This video is currently being filmed on an iPhone, propped up on multiple books, a champagne bottle, and a couple cigar boxes, with no other lighting other than the sunlight coming out of this big window here. The biggest investment that I am using right now is this $50 microphone that I got from Amazon, and I'm sitting on a $4 stool in the corner of my living room so that my face is in alignment with my camera because I do not have a tripod. And don't get me wrong, I actually have a $1,000 camera, but it is literally sitting in the bottom of my underwear drawer because filming on my iPhone is actually way better. Watch this video to the very end to understand how I make my videos absolutely stellar just by filming on an iPhone. Hi, my name is Chelsea Ram. If you are new here, I am a law school graduate. I have multiple online businesses and a couple online courses for people trying to start online businesses of their own. On this channel, we talk all things productivity and well-being, specifically on Motivation Mondays and Wellness Wednesdays. So if that floats your boat, please subscribe, stay tuned for more, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, I'm going to split this video into 3 parts. Part 1, I'm going to talk about the iPhone itself, what I use settings-wise to make it really great quality. Part 2, I'm going to be talking about the external environment and how you can change your external to make the quality of the video look way better. And then part 3, I'm going to talk about the specifics of uploading and how you need to upload to make sure it's the best quality. So part 1, the iPhone. I use my iPhone because it is much easier than using my camera, if I'm being honest, because with the camera, you just have to upload it. There's so many settings you have to use. The iPhone is just easy for me. I put it on and I start filming. I always film in cinematic mode. I have not noticed a difference in terms of using the 4K or the HD version or like the different settings on cinematic mode. I just find as long as it's cinematic mode, it's gonna look really like way better quality. I also have an iPhone 14. So initially at the beginning of my YouTube journey, I did have an iPhone 8. The quality was horrible, all right? It did not look as good as the iPhone 14. So I think it really matters what your phone is. iPhone 14 is one of the best phones with iPhone on the market as the time I'm filming this. An essential way to film that many beginning YouTubers don't realize is the importance of making sure the camera is right in front of your face. As I previously mentioned, I'm currently sitting on a stool in the corner of my living room. It's not very comfortable, but it looks way better because if I was sitting like this or the camera was like that, it would look, not as professional, and like this, not as professional, even if it's just a little bit. So it is really important for the camera to look straight on. For audio, as I mentioned, I do use a $50 mic. Before I didn't have an external mic and I just used my iPhone, and because it was an iPhone 14, it wasn't that bad, honestly. Check out my other videos where I don't have this mic to hear how the iPhone 14 audio quality sounds. It's not that it was horrible, it was just picking up background noises and there was kind of an echo. This one just makes my voice sound much stronger. It just sounds a lot more professional. So I got this mic called the Hyper Solocast 3 on Amazon. I think it was around $50, and then I got a pop filter, which was essential. I think this was like $12 or something on Amazon, and I use it to make my audio sound better, and it improves the video quality a lot. I do not plug my mic into my iPhone. I plug my mic into my MacBook so that I am recording on voice notes, and then I will put both video and audio together at the end. Actually, I won't. My editor does. Shout out to Time More. Check out his details in the description box if you like the editing style and want an editor of your own. Okay, part 2 of this video is the external environment. First things first, lighting is everything. I do not have a big lighting setup yet, which is kind of inconvenient in terms of if I want to film when the sun is not out, it does not look good, and I can't really. It would be nice to have lighting, but for now, a big window works. If you are filming with the sunlight in front of a window, do not do it so that you are right in front of the window. The important thing to do is to make sure that your camera is at a 45-degree angle from the window. The lighting is going to look so bright, but not glare on your face. And I am someone that used to film right in front of the window. I was like, this looks great. I like the bright look, but let me tell you, it does not look as professional. And it is super important to be 45 degrees away from the window. Second thing that is really important in your external environment is to make sure your background looks clean, okay? Like I could have a huge mess in front of me and you don't know because you only see the background. I use the bookshelf, lamp, and plant method. If you do not have a filming background, get a light source, get something that looks kind of like a bookshelf, and get a plant, put it in your background, and as long as it's not growing out of your head, this is what I mean. right? You don't want to be like right in front of the prop that you use. You want to make sure it's like separate from your head. Then it's going to look professional. And finally, in your external, you have to make sure the energy you are bringing to the camera is the one that you want to come across as. I really love to batch my content. It is so much more efficient. It also allows me to get into the mind space of filming, get into that energy, and make sure that I'm doing all my content at the same time and that they're all on the same level as each other. And I don't need to adjust my external environment a bunch of different times if I'm filming on a daily basis. Now, part 3 of this video is uploading. So I have an editor and I film on my iPhone 14, and the way I send my videos to my editor is I airdrop the cinematic video from the iPhone 14 to a MacBook Air, and then I take that video on the MacBook Air and I upload it to Google Drive. I then take the Google Drive link, send that to my editor. He edits the video along with the audio file that I sent to him, and he sends it back to me in an MP4. After he does that, I download it to my computer and then I upload it to YouTube. It sounds way more complicated than it is. Trust me, like once you do it a couple times, it gets easier, and it's not too bad because honestly my editor does most of the work in terms of like editing things, of course, and putting them together. So that's all for this video today. But if you liked this video, be sure to let me know down below and let me know if you want a part 2, because I have a lot more to say on this. But this covers a good amount of it, and like if you do this, there is no way your videos will not look good if you're shooting on an iPhone. And if you like this video, ensure to check out this video on how to make videos, how I make YouTube videos, how to plan and shoot and edit them, and the whole 9 yards. So make sure to check that out. Thank you for watching this far. Subscribe if you have not, and have a beautiful, wonderful, glorious day filled with so much abundance and gratitude. You are amazing. I will see you in my next video. Bye.